Good evening, good evening. This is One Accord Level 2 podcast. Hope everybody's being blessed, safe, and well. Hope everybody's doing good. Many prayers for comfort, healing, strength, and peace to all who need it. So we're going to get right into it. So, hey, everybody has good days. Everybody has bad days. Everybody has days where they're kind of meh. They might just be kind of just riding away. But I will tell you, we all struggle. We all sin and we all fall short and we fail. And we all, make mistakes and we all go through things. And so I just wanted to make it known like, hey, you are not your mistakes. No matter how much you fail, no matter how much, you mess up, no matter how much you go through or whatever it is that you're dealing with, you're not your mistakes. And more importantly, don't dwell in that. So a lot of people may wonder, and some people, they, like I said, whether you're a pastor, whether you're an evangelist, whether you're a bishop, no matter what you do, no matter what it is in life, even if it's on a football field, a basketball court, baseball, whether you run a track, no matter, like I said, doesn't matter. How do you pick yourself up from day to day? Like, let's say you messed up like a couple days ago and you're just like, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel bad, you know what I'm saying? No matter if it was, your fault or not, like, like just some things like, hey, I messed up, maybe I thought something I wasn't supposed to think, or I said something I wasn't supposed to say, or no matter what the problem is, how do you pick yourself back up? So, we have discussions like this amongst men, amongst colleagues, and I'm like, hey, the answer is very simple. You don't sit in your stuff too long. And I will give you a perfect example. When a baby needs a diaper change, they need a diaper change immediately. No matter if they did number 2 or they did number 1. They just want to be fresh again. They just want to feel that sense of relief like, hey, I'm clean. I'm going back, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, all right, we'll go the baby route. So, yeah, like we were all children. We were all babies at once. And we all cried like, oh, man, I did the do, as they like to say, whatever it is. But you don't want to sit in it too long because all it's going to do is just make you mad, more irritable, and, things like that. So what I'm trying to get at is, hey, if you did make a mistake, or if something is your fault, or if something is wrong, or whatever it is, or even if you're joining in on a conversation where two people might not see eye to eye, and you're trying to, figure out, what's going on and things like that, it's important to know that people do make mistakes and people do fail. But it's also important to remember that we will not sit in our failure. We will not sit in our sin. We will not sit in, how we messed up. We won't sit in it. Because if you do, you're going to have to, sin is like, and messing up in life is like quicksand. The more that you sit in it, that's the harder it is going to get out of it. You got to pick yourself up, sometimes. But then also, you just got to know like, hey, I am not my mistakes. No matter, how it was done, no matter how it's viewed, no matter what's done, like you ask God for forgiveness. You ask that person for forgiveness and you just move on. That's all that's all you can do, because we're all going to fall short. We're all, like the gospel rapper famously said, the ambassador, we all fall short like midgets on our knees. Think about it. You know what I'm saying? We all do it. So, it's like, yeah, I understand and I get it, but you just have to make sure you pick yourself up. This is the reason why encouragement is supposed to happen after you mess up. After you get done talking about your problem and your issue, after you get done talking to your coaches, and your staff, and your staff at work, like, hey, like this is what you messed up on. This is what you can do to be better. This is what you can do to grow and, and to view things from a different angle. It's important that you be in that. It's important that you grow with that. It's important, so like I said, no matter what's going on, no matter how, how things have happened, just you take it as it comes. And so as I go through this daily stride of the daily grind of work, being a family man, being a parent, being a husband, being, all those things, it's, hey, I make mistakes every day. I fail every day. And guess what? I'm going to keep getting back up. I choose not to sit in my failure. I choose not to say, oh, I made a poor choice here. Or, like I said, maybe I said something I wasn't supposed to say. Or even just, dang, man, like, I could have been like maybe 5 minutes earlier to work, or, you know what I'm saying? Maybe, I could have just did something a little bit different. Like, so I continuously analyze my life and like, hey, God, please forgive me for my sins, Lord. I repent. So, and even if you are one who doesn't believe, you know what I'm saying? Because I know some people, at my job, things like that, they don't believe. But guess what? It's just like, hey, you know, you still have to put yourself up. You still have to lean, you know what I'm saying, on somebody who has that faith, who will pray for you, and will help you. There's always somebody who's going to be there to help you and be like, hey, you made a mistake. Okay, guess what? You think about it. You think about what you did. You process it, and you grow, and you go from there. Because you can make it. That is the whole point about this journey, about this walk that we're doing, that we're trying to make it to the end, is that you're going to make it. But you have to give yourself a chance. Also, and then number two, you got to have the faith that you will. See, having that mindset is everything. The mindset is everything, and having the faith that you will, and that you can do it, and that you can make it. No matter what mistakes, no matter if you study for a test and you got a C and you should have got a B, or if you did this or you did that, it doesn't matter. Are you going to be able to hold on for dear life? Are you going to be able to be like, hey, you know what? Today wasn't good. Yesterday wasn't great. A couple of weeks ago, this happened at work. A couple of weeks ago, this happened when I was on a football field or the basketball court, and I just didn't do as good as I should. Well, I'm focused now. I'm ready now. I'm eager to get back at it. And that's what you got to do. You have to punch life in the mouth just like it punches you. Because life's going to throw you some haymakers and some things that you didn't see coming. And sometimes you got to send them darn things back as well. Bring the heat, bring the fire, bring the fury. And just know that you can do it. So as you elevate, as you grow, as you become better, guess what? You're going to make it. We're all going to fall short. We're all going to sin. We're all going to fail. Things are not going to be completely like they're supposed to be. But guess what? Forgiveness is necessary. And moving on is also necessary. After you get done analyzing the sin and the problem and the issue, and you get done doing whatever needs to be done, move on. Because tomorrow's coming, whether you like it or not. Tomorrow's coming, whether you are ready for it or not. Tomorrow will be here. And you're going to have to get up, and you're going to have to gain your strength and your poise and your passion and your patience and your peace. And you're going to have to be like, hey, I got to do this all over again. So whatever you do, whether you're a nurse, like I said, whether you're a teacher, like I said, whether you're a phlebotomist, no matter what you do, make sure you stay strong, and make sure, like I said, recoup that poise and just keep going, because you got this. Somebody has to encourage you along the way while you fail and fall and falter sometimes. Somebody has to help you along the way. And that's really just a part of this journey. That's the beauty of it. Not just the how you failed and what you did, but the encouragement. Be like, hey, you got this for the next time. And next time we know how to roll and what to do. This is One Accord Level 2 Podcast. Again, be blessed, be safe, be well. And I'll holler at you on the flip side. Stay encouraged.